A major statement from Iran is now raising fresh questions. Questions over whether Donald Trump's reported diplomatic breakthrough with Tehran is actually close to what it appears. Well, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has made it very clear that no final discussion and no final decision or any possible peace agreement with the United States can move forward without approval from Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei. And that questions the entire equation. Well, moving forward, the statement comes just days after Donald Trump claimed that the negotiations with Iran had advanced significantly and that a possible understanding between Washington and Tehran was already taking a shape behind the closed doors. And according to multiple reports, discussions between both sides involving both of the regions, reducing the regional tensions, reopening the stability around the Strait of Hormuz, preventing a wider Middle Eastern escalation, all of that and many global powers fear that this could damage oil markets and global trade routes. But now, Tehran appears to be sending a very much careful message. Do not assume the deal is done yet. Yes, because Iran's power structure, the president may speak publicly, but the final strategic authority resets within the supreme leader. And that means that any agreement involving sanctions, nuclear policy, or regional stability or security still depends on the man's approval. Now, Mojtaba Khamenei's position is especially important. You know why? Because hardline fractions inside Iran remain deeply suspicious of the Washington. Many still believe that previous negotiations with the West brought economic pressure, even without delivering the long-term guarantees for Tehran. And yet, the timing of this diplomacy is impossible to ignore. Why? Because the Middle East is already under enormous pressure. Regional tensions, energy security concerns, and fear along the military escalation, especially near the Strait of Hormuz, have pushed the global markets into a very state of constant uncertainty. Now, the Strait of Hormuz itself remains one of the world's most sensitive maritime routes, carrying a major share of global oil, the shipments, and a lot of fairness and delays every single day. And any instability there immediately impacts the global energy prices, the economy, international trade, and the calculations. And that is why maybe even rumors of a possible US-Iran understanding are now being watched carefully across the Washington, Tel Aviv, Riyadh, Beijing, India, and whatnot. But make no mistakes here, this is not just diplomacy, this is also about a political timing. Well, Donald Trump has repeatedly projected himself as the leader capable of preventing the wider Middle Eastern conflict. Through what? Well, through the pressure and negotiations. A breakthrough with Iran would now become a major geopolitical talking and a talking point globally. However, Tehran's latest message suggests something else. That process still remains fragile and incomplete without Mojtaba Khamenei's say. So for now, the world may be hearing optimistic signals from US, but inside Tehran, the real decisions still appear to be waiting behind the closed doors.